Yeah, don't get one of these. I was wrong. What's up? And Merry Christmas. Really didn't want to do this inside today, but because it was a nice day, kind of wanted to go to the park and do this, but she was too busy for me, so.
Oh yeah, we did want to go to the park. Oh.
So, anyway, before we get to the TOGO news, just a couple of little tidbits of information here. I'm ready for life to slow down.
Yeah, I'm ready for life to slow down for you.
And actually, some things are going on at work that it might slow down for me next year, so keeping my fingers crossed.
Yeah, not in a bad way.
No, in a good way.
Yeah.
90-hour weeks is no way to live. It's a good way to die.
Hey.
We've been RV shopping.
Yeah, I don't know how we fit it in, but...
Yeah. Well, last weekend was my first weekend off in December, and so we took advantage of that and just went down to Texas and looked at 4 or 5 different RVs. So
yep. Fine.
It was a good weekend, other than having to deal with salesmen, which neither one of them was really that bad. But
they were both good, actually. Yeah. I liked
them. But so we'll be having a video or two over the next few weeks concerning our shopping, which, you know, we told you it takes us forever to buy what we want, but we're still shopping and comparing, and there's going to be some things said in it that we are going to probably say something against in future videos. The first one is looking at a Winnebago here local, and just our first impressions of it, and our first impressions are not always the correct impressions, is kind of what I'm getting at.
You know, have you ever seen a fish that, like, somebody laid up on land and then they flop and then they flop again and then they flop on the other side? That's kind of us when we're RV shopping.
I'm not a fish. I'm just saying. More like a whale here lately. But anyway,
holidays.
I'm sure a lot of you have been seeing the news about AT&T discontinuing their unlimited data plan. And this, I mean, across the board is what they're doing, but it has an impact on our TOGO. So if you have a TOGO and you haven't activated it yet, you better do it before the 15th of January.
Yeah, you've got 3 weeks.
If you really want one for the data plan, get it before the 15th and activate it before the 15th, because after the 15th, there is no more $30 a month unlimited data plan. You know, there's been a lot of speculation about why AT&T is doing this. I mean, my own personal opinion, watching what they're doing with DirecTV, it's money. It's not that they're losing it with the $30 a month plan, but they see a way to make more, and which is what they're doing with DirecTV. They're getting rid of the low-end budget customers and trying to keep the people that pay the $200 a month for their satellite service.
Yeah, the days of caring about all the customers are gone. They're gone, folks.
Oh, yeah. It's been like that for a while, but you know,
well, I mean, from the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
They're just now, I think it's fairly recent, last 10 years or so, where now the top is everybody else, ever since,
Yeah, but anyway,
company said they don't care.
You know, there are other options out there. I put it on Facebook or in one of the comments under the videos, pretty much said, you know, if you really want the TOGO, just get the Winegard. It's $50 cheaper, the Winegard Connect 2.0. It is $50 cheaper. The TOGO Winegard did say that they're going to push an update at some point over the next few months to convert the TOGO to basically the Winegard Connect 2.0. With all that being said, I wouldn't buy one. As far as the equipment itself, it's not the fastest connection you're going to get. There is better equipment out there for grabbing mobile data. What was the selling point for the TOGO was a $30 a month unlimited data. Now that they don't have that, why go with that equipment when you can get better equipment available to you? Mobile internet resources, there is a good place to find that information. I am definitely not qualified to suggest any equipment at all. Check them out. They go into this stuff in depth. But yeah, I'd go with something else. As far as us, we're good till whenever it was, June, July, August, whenever it was we started ours up. So we're good on our unlimited up to that point.
Oh, on our unlimited.
Yeah.
I thought you meant we were good, and Santa Claus is coming tomorrow, so I was excited. Go ahead.
Yeah, we both know better than that. Beyond that, I'm really kind of waiting to see what happens with satellite. SpaceX and about five other companies are in the process of getting satellite cell service, launching satellites in a closer orbit than what the older satellites are at, which is going to improve the data rates. So it looks promising, and we're being told it's going to be cheaper than cell phone service.
Well, so they say.
Yeah.
It's probably going to cost them less, so they assume it's going to be cheaper, but people will want it, so they'll charge us more.
Oh, yeah. We're cynical, if you didn't catch that.
What? No.
But I'm thinking we're just going to hang out and wait see how that all turns out. See if it is going to be the next big thing, and if it is, then cell phone companies may want to be a little bit nicer to the customers. I don't know. Anyway, that is it. Just a quick what's up.
The TOGO movie is really good, by the way. It's good. Disney movie.
I'm sorry.
Did
you guys see that coming? I didn't see it coming.
Saved a bunch of kids. It was awesome.
Just like whoa, out of nowhere.
I highly recommend it. If you have Disney Plus, you can watch it on there or go rent it.
You realize this is an
TOGO.
RV?
Yeah, it's TOGO, right? We were talking about TOGO. TOGO was named after the dog in that movie. It even has a little husky on it, so it's relevant.
No, it's not relevant.
It's relevant.
No, it's not.
Just
Boy. Hopefully she's still too busy for me after we get this done. Like I said, guys, have a Merry Christmas. We will catch y'all down the trail.
bye-bye.